breaking through ice and some of the puddles. It was really fun. It was like a really cool experience.
A different adventure, I like to say.
And it did like the crisp air in my face. And it's like every time we went through the woods and turned the corners, it was like I didn't know what to expect. And it was such a cool experience.
We're going off-roading in any season. Welcome to Pocono Mountains Podcast, everyone. I'm your host, Jim Hamill. This is Season 4, Episode 39. Pocono Television Network is your source for that adrenaline rush you might need to stay warm during a frigid week in winter or cool off during the heat of the summer. And one spot you can rev your engines in any season is at Alvin's Off-Road Playground in Long Pond. Alvin's has side-by-sides and ATVs and dirt bikes for all kinds of tracks and trails. Our Deanna Fontanez stopped by recently for an adventure. We'll hear more from her time at Alvin's in just a bit. The Poconos is a year-round destination for millions, with 2,400 square miles of mountains, lakes, forests, and rivers, with historic downtowns and iconic family resorts. It's the perfect getaway. You can always find out more on PoconoMountains.com or watch PTN, the Pocono Television Network, streaming live 24/7. Now back to the episode. Deanna loves to get behind the wheel during her segments for Pocono Mountains magazine. She's raced indoors in go-karts, down snow tubing hills, and in a real live stock car at the Tricky Triangle. Let's listen back to her visit at Alvin's Off-Road Playground on a recent episode. Enjoy.
Hey everyone, it's Deanna Fontanez with the Pocono Television Network. I'm sitting here with Angelina Sauls from Alvin's Off-Road Playground. So Angelina, tell me a little bit about the business and what you guys have to offer.
So here in Alvin's, we offer a 1-hour guided tour on a 70-acre property that includes 2 circular tracks of dirt and sand, a small figure 8 track, multiple sections of wooded trails, some hills, fields, and straight runs. We also offer bring your own day passes. So for people who have their own machines, if they have a participating member who's 14 years old or younger in their group, they can bring their own machine here.
So you guys are open all year long, any season?
Absolutely. It doesn't matter if it's rain, shine, sleet, or snow. We are here, we're riding and ready to get down and dirty.
Do you feel like you like one season better than the other?
I am definitely a fair weather type of person for sure. However, I know that you can't get away from the snow in the northeast, and people want to have fun year round. So I definitely prefer the summer months, but I can definitely ride in the winter as well.
No, it's really fun because I have done it in the past, like in the warm weather, but doing it here in the snow with like kind of like breaking through ice and some of the puddles, it was really fun. It was like a really cool experience.
A different adventure, I like to say.
And it did like the crisp air in my face. And it's like every time we went through the woods and turned the corners, it was like I didn't know what to expect. And it was such a cool experience.
Oh, that's great. I'm so happy that you had a good time.
Yeah. So who is this activity perfect for?
Everyone. So it doesn't matter, like I said, from 5 to 99 years old. If you can handle the machine and you're adventurous and you want to try it, we want to have fun with you. So it doesn't matter if you have a lot of experience or very little experience. We're here for everyone.
And safety-wise, how does that work here with you guys?
Safety is very important to us. So we provide DOT-approved helmets and goggles to provide safety for you guys while you're out there, as well as a safety video before you get on the machine so you know how to operate the machines. On top of that, you have a tour guide with you the entire time for any assistance you may need.
Perfect. So they're just with you, guiding you through if you have any questions. Even if something would happen out on the trail where you got stuck or you didn't understand, they're there to help you.
Absolutely. There's a protocol for everything.
So Angelina, tell me how you even got into this. Like, what age did you start? Where did the love for and the passion for this activity come from?
So I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and my grandfather immigrated from Sicily and came here and built a construction business. I spent all of my weekends and summers in upstate New York riding ATVs all day, every day. And my husband did the same, but here. So that just carried on from my youth into my teenage years into adulthood. And thankfully, I was able to make a business out of something that I love.
So tell me about how the business started. So you were saying that you rode when you were younger till now. Your husband did. How did that now combine into the business that it is now?
So back in the 1960s, my husband's grandfather, Alvin Smith, opened Alvin's Rentals, and that was alive and thriving for a long time, and his son took it over and it turned into Long Pond Rentals. And then After that, it was vacant for a while, and my husband and I weren't sure what we wanted to do with our lives, but we wanted to be productive and do something that was meaningful for us. And thankfully, we were able to breathe life into this business again in the same exact location with the same family. I always like to say we have 4 generations here. My husband's grandfather, his parents, him, and then our kids. So we're very proud of that.
I love that. I love how a passion turned into a business, and not even just for you guys, from like the beginning, from his grandfather all the way through you guys and now through your kids. Like, that is something to be very proud of.
I'm excited. Hopefully, it follows through to our kids. I know that some kids go off and do other things, and we'll support them no matter what. But it's nice to know that they have that in their heart from when they were little, just like I did growing
Yeah,
up.
and you said earlier that your kids love to come here and be, and your daughter too loves to be out there.
Absolutely. So my 14-year-old, he races motocross and has a KX 125. My daughter Justina races here as well on a four-wheeler. Michael races on a four-wheeler, and then my 5-year-old, she has a dirt bike and a quad.
Oh, I love that. So it's just continuing down the line of generations.
Absolutely, we are just adrenaline junkies.
So what do you see most when you have a guest that come? Like, what are the comments that you get back, that of the exciting things that they feel when they come and kind of go through the trails and the tracks?
A lot of what we see is a lot of excitement beforehand. They're doing something new and exciting, and I feel like they have a good grasp on what they're going to experience. But after the first 5 minutes on the tour, it really hits them on how much you have to physically work and how adventurous and dynamic it can be. You're constantly dodging trees and whatnot. So I see a lot of people come back and a little out of breath, but very excited and enthusiastic.
I would agree, because being out there for myself, it was just such an adrenaline rush. And I was following your husband because he was the tour guide for us today. And I didn't know what to expect. Every time he turned a corner, I was like, okay, what's around the corner? Or we'd go over a hill and I was like, oh, what? But it was like so fun. And it was like something new every turn. And I like that you guys have the track, but also the trails through the woods. So it's like, if I came back 5 times, every time is going to be a different experience.
Absolutely. So no tour is ever the same. Each tour guide makes up every tour on the fly based on what is going on within the tour and the people that are driving and their experience levels.
So this is a great activity, like we said earlier, any time of the year, any season, and great for like families and groups of friends.
Absolutely. So we see a lot of large groups, just like bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, family reunions, birthdays, you name it. We want to celebrate with you. It's like going out for dinner, but more exciting.
No, this is super exciting. I feel like we need to tell our boss that we need a team building activity day here.
Absolutely. I would love that. And you guys are fantastic. You're fun.
So you guys are located in a very unique location and very close for people to get here.
Absolutely. Nearly 5 minutes from Route 380, which is a central hub for all of the Pocono Mountains up here. About 10 to 15 minutes from Kalahari. So it's nice to be so convenient for our customers. It's only 2 turns off the highway and you're here.
I love that you mentioned Kalahari, because if a family's planning a trip there, then they can like leave for the day, come do this cool adventure, and then go back and like play in the water park or, do all the things there. But it's super close for anybody to come have fun.
Absolutely. Everybody's always looking for different things to do out here, and you can't please everyone normally. And when you go to these big resorts, they have something for everyone, but not quite like this. And we love when we have families come out who are looking for that thrill to do it together, and we offer that here.
Now, what do you feel like makes you and your family and here at Alvin's unique than any other ATV place?
I feel that we really like to get down and dirty. We are authentic people here. We're real just like everybody else, and we want to have fun too. It's not just making a buck. It's about thriving with everybody.
I will give the testimony for myself that you and your team were amazing. You guys are super knowledgeable, super friendly, super fun. Any questions I had were answered immediately. You didn't make me feel like I didn't know. And your brother was here too. So I love that it is a family affair. He was super helpful, kind of guiding me through how to ride and everything like that. So it was a very, very good experience. So Angelina, if someone's never been here before, what can they expect when they come here?
Well, first you would make a reservation. That's highly recommended, especially for holidays and weekends. Once the reservation's made, you would arrive about 30 minutes before your scheduled time, check in with the front office, and after you have all your paperwork filled out, you sit down for our safety video, which isn't long, but definitely needed and appreciated. After that, you'll get your helmets with our office manager and suit you to the correct size. After that, you'll sit down on our machines where we'll explain any last-minute things or answer any last-minute questions you might have. From there, we stay in a single file line in the tour the entire time. No tour is ever the same, made up on the fly by each tour guide. To bring your own machine, you must have a participating member 14 years old or younger in your group. We have this rule in place because we are trying to be more kid-family oriented. We know that people are coming into the sport may not be knowledgeable or skillful, and we want to provide a safe operating space for them to learn. And that's what we're here for, and that's why we have that rule in place.
Oh, I love that. That's good because it's like you were saying, if someone's never done it before and they're still learning, you're giving them that opportunity to have the space to learn, but also have fun, and then have you guys who are veterans at it guide them along the way.
So, we're trying to promote keeping the sport alive because the youth of our sport is what the future of our sport is. And unless families experience it together and have a younger community with them doing so, we won't have this sport later on. So it's very important to us to teach our children safety, skill, and maintenance for all of these things, especially bring your own. I understand that some people are coming just for our tours, but these things are important for our sport to stay alive and well.
And I feel like this sport has definitely grown because I know, like growing up, my cousins all had like ATVs and we would ride them here and there. But as I've gotten older, I've seen more and more people do it and love doing it. And like we talked earlier, it's great for kids, but also male, female, like groups of friends, families. It's such an amazing, fun thing to do and get that little bit of adrenaline rush too.
I completely agree. In this electronic-driven world, I feel like we need to connect back with nature as much as possible, but also get the feel that we need, that adrenaline we need to feel excited and alive. And I think that this gives it to you way more than an electronic could.
Absolutely. Angelina, people have never heard of you guys, never been here before. Where can they check you guys out?
We highly recommend, like everywhere else, our Facebook page and our website, www.alvinsoffroadplayground.com, where you can find all of our rules, tips, tricks, questions, answers, anything you need to know right there. And if it's not there and you're still confused, we have a contact us. Shoot us an email. We are very, very open and helpful. That's all we want to be.
That's perfect. And then you said reservations are highly recommended?
Absolutely. Especially holidays and weekends, we book up very quickly in this tourism-driven area.
Yeah.
And we want to accommodate everyone, but unfortunately we cannot. So we highly recommend those reservations. It does require payment in full, but it guarantees your spot, that nobody's going to get it, and we're here for you.
So you heard it here. Make your reservations first if you want to come go for a ride on the trails at Alvin's Off-Road Playground. Angelina, thank you so much for sitting with me today and also for guiding me through the trails. I'm Deanna Fontanez for the Pocono Television Network. Hope you enjoyed.
Alvin's Off-Road Playground in the Poconos. Head to PoconoMountains.com to learn more. Thanks for listening to the podcast. We'll have a new episode each week highlighting lots of the fun things you can experience while you're visiting the Poconos. Subscribe to Pocono Mountains Podcast and leave a review and or comment on whatever platform you listen.
We know you want value in a vacation.
And in the Pocono Mountains, you'll find all the big city tastes without the big city prices. When you vacation with us, you experience down-home hospitality at an easy price. You save.
Saving means more to explore, more to relax, more ways to reconnect with loved ones, and more happy.
You like that?
So, visit us.
You'll find value, charm, and, well, be happier.
We're back. Thanks for listening to Pocono Mountains Podcast. I'm Jim Hamill. Now for a Pocono Mountains Podcast Extra. About a year ago, Deanna also combined a day on the slopes with the indoor water park at Camelback Resort with family. Here's a listen. Enjoy.
If you're looking for somewhere to take your family this winter, For a fun-filled getaway, I've got just the place for you. Today I'm here at Camelback Resort, Mountain, and Indoor Water Park. It's a one-stop shop. But before I show you all that, I need to go inside and get fitted for some skis. I'm going to bring you with me today to show you how you can come to one place and go from the slopes to the slides all in the same day. Where else can you go and have winter fun and then go inside to 84 degrees? But first, I'm going to take a few runs down the bunny slope. Not too bad for my first run.
Camelback Mountain offers 39 trails and 166 skiable acres for all levels, from beginner to expert. And if you and your family have never skied or snowboarded before, they offer lessons for all ages.
Now that I've taken a few runs down the bunny slope, I want to take you on the full experience with me, but I brought a special guest with me. This is my goddaughter Mila, and we're going to take you down the slopes with us, right? All right, here we go. Well, Mila, that was fun, huh?
Yeah.
I wasn't the best skier, but she was a really good coach. You want to go do one of our other activities? All right. We're going to go take a ride down one of their 42 snow tubing lanes. Come along with us.
Camelback Mountain is known as one of the biggest snow tubing parks in the U.S. And when the sun goes down, the lights come on, and they turn the mountain into a unique experience with galactic tubing.
And finally, we're heading inside to their indoor water park, Aquatopia. We're gonna go have some fun on the slides, the fun rides, wave pool, and so much more, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So now I'm here with Molly, Director of Marketing. So Molly, Camelback has so much to offer. I've kind of been just enjoying the day. We did skiing, snow tubing, we're gonna do the water park. So like, if someone's never been here before, do you guys offer like a stay and play kind of thing?
Absolutely, year round, no matter what the season is, we typically have curated packages that fit just about whatever it is that you're looking for to make the booking process as easy as possible for our guests.
I love that. So what can people expect in the future? I know you guys are constantly upping your game every year. So what do you have in store?
Camelback has been here for over 60 years. We are constantly evolving. Camelback started as just a ski mountain up there, and we now have this giant hotel and all these water parks. And recently we added the brand new Rival Racer slide outside at Camel Beach in the summer. Black Bear 6 is our newest 6-person high-speed chairlift on the mountain. Pretty nice, right?
Pretty nice.
It really elevates the
Yeah.
experience, and it's so cool.
Yeah.
And moving forward, we are always looking for more to offer our guests. So whenever our guests do come back time and time again,
Yeah.
it could feel different, or there's something different to do, just to totally enhance that guest experience.
Yeah, I love, and I was telling the viewers today as we went along how I'm gonna take them from the slopes to the sides. Like, where else can you go from like winter fun and then right into 80-degree weather for a water park? It's like
Pretty much nowhere, and especially in the Poconos, the mountain is what sets us apart from everybody and everything else. And there's a lot of great properties in the Poconos. We all, even as Camelback employees, we still love them. But again, the mountain is something that no one else can touch when it comes to offerings for our guests.
yeah, and you guys are like one of the biggest snow tubing parks too.
Yeah, us and our sister property, Blue Mountain over there, we have up to 42 snow tubing lanes, depending on weather and snow and how much we can get down there, but one of the largest snow tubing parks in America.
You guys are doing it well.
Hey, we are doing it well. And snow tubing, it's so fun too. Skiing can be a little intimidating for
Yes.
people. Snow tubing is no skills required. It's good for everybody. It's always fun.
Yeah.
And it makes, that mountain feeling, that winter escape
Yeah.
extremely accessible for anybody.
So I think we're gonna go try the water park out now.
I can't believe you have anything left in you after the day that you've had, but hey,
Listen,
have at it.
I feel like I want to go do a couple rides and then relax in the cabanas that you told me about.
Absolutely. It's a lot to pack into one day too, which is
Yeah.
why we stay overnight. It's hard to do it all in one day, but you're doing it. You're almost there.
But I love that everything is at one place, same day, and you can do whatever you want. Play, ski, snow tube, water park, eat, or just relax. Yes. All right, Molly, so thank you so much for having me today. I think I'm going to go have a little bit more fun in the water park with my goddaughter, so I'll see you later.
Yep.
All right, thanks.
Aquatopia has 13 different water slides, including kiddie slides for the youngest in your group, a wave pool, plus some other fun rides like the Flow Rider. They even have some cozy cabanas available to relax in.
Wow, what a fun-filled day. Thank you so much for coming along with us. I think we're going to end it right here, relaxing in one of the cabanas. You definitely have to come check it out for yourselves with your family. We had such a blast. Again, this is Mila, and I'm Deanna Fontanez for the Pocono Television Network.
Camelback Resort, including Camelback Mountain and Aquatopia Indoor Water Park. We hope you enjoyed Pocono Mountains podcast. Please remember to subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. Come visit us in the Pocono Mountains. Plan your trip today.